Hello my friend, in last week I've made a video about Upwork and the main steps that you have to do to start working on that platform, and today I want to make equal video about Fiverr and the main steps that you need to do to start work there. I'm mostly working on Upwork, but I have experience to share about Fiverr as well. So we're on the Fiverr, and that's how you see your profile as the freelancer, and this is how clients see your profile. On the top you have your gigs, so it's your services. So on the left we have like general information, like what are you doing, where you're from, when you become a member, and so on and so forth. And also if you press on your profile picture, you will have the video here. Your reviews, as you could see, like on the bottom left we have portfolio, below we have badges, and here we have the description, which I think is important regarding to keywords and SEO optimization. Also languages, linked accounts, your skills, and education. Here you have your reviews, and I want to say a few things about portfolio. I already said that in my last video about Upwork, but I will repeat it here. If you have portfolio, you could upload it on Fiverr and everything is cool. But if you don't have portfolio, in that case you could start with borrowing some other projects, but note here, those projects shouldn't be above your skills. So basically you should be able to make same quality of work, and keep in mind that the owner of those projects might have some questions for you. And another thing that I want to mention, that portfolio is important, but it's not the main thing, because sometimes client could read description of your gig, of your services, and just find something there that make him make purchase without even knowing about your expertise and stuff. Because in the most cases, clients just have pain, they have problem, and they want to solve the problem. Most of them doesn't want to spend a lot of time trying to find the right freelancer, they just want to hire someone and close their problem. And they don't really care about your a lot of years of experience in certain field and other whatever unnecessary information. So if you will manage SEO optimization of your description of the profile and description of your gigs, and you will make them catchy and nice, you would be able to gain clients without previous experience. But one of the differences between Fiverr and Upwork, that on Fiverr you have to create a cover for your gig. And that might be kinda hard if you don't have previous experience. But in that case, you could showcase some artwork, something that you made not for your previous clients, something that you made for yourself, for example. Or another thing that works well, you could just make a picture of yourself and write some title. Or you could film a video with yourself explaining what your services are. That actually works very nice because it includes human factor. People see your face, they have more trust to you. One more thing I want to mention, that you have here buyer requests. Before it was separate menu where you can enter, and the same as on Upwork, just see different jobs and apply on any of them. But recently they changed it, and right now they just send you notifications saying that it's a match, and you could open that and see that someone looking for, in my case, video editor. But let's go for the more important area, is the gigs. So let's see, gigs. Here you have the list of your gigs. I think if you're before level 1 seller, you could create 7 of them. Here you could see the statistic showing how many impressions they have, how many clicks they have, and how many orders. And right now I have 2 of them, active ones, and I as well have 4 of them paused. Sometimes you could just create gig, you could do some orders on that gig, then you could close that gig or pause it. If you, for example, don't want to do certain service anymore. On the Fiverr, I think gigs description is much more important rather than your profile description, how your profile looks. Because most of the people, let's switch to buying. On Fiverr, you don't need to create new account to start buy on that platform. Basically, you could press switch to buying and voila, now you're a buyer. And for example, let's write video editing. And you have some video editors. Most of the people, when they come on the Upwork, on the home page, they just write in a search what they need. And after they wrote it, they have some suggestions from the Fiverr, most relevant one. And also every one of them have cover videos, which you could preview, or you could open the gig and you see the video. Then you could see some pictures which freelancer attached. And after you could see some previous work they did with their clients. This is some kind of a portfolio on the gig. And then you have usually 3 packages. And at the bottom, again, only at the bottom, you have some description of client. Wow, the guy did everything on Spanish. By the way, you're able to find your gigs, because this is mine one. So what's the point of gigs? Let's just review one of the gigs. At start, you're making gig title. So this is the main thing that your service offer. On the bottom, you choose category, then you choose some other options, which is more related to what your service is. And then you're making keywords. Next step is the pricing. Usually you have 3 packages. You could turn it off, I think, and just have one, but having 3 packages is much better. Here you choose some characteristic and you could put amount of revisions. I will show you real fast. At the moment I have one active order. Here's my order page. The guy ordered the video and I could press here deliver now and I upload here a video. And once I did it, the timer stops and the client have 2 options. First option, he accepts your work, he leave a review, everything cool. Second option, he could ask for revision and write what he want to change. And when he submitted, timer again start to go. This timer is here. I have 7 days delivery, 10 and 14. So amount of revisions that client able to ask. Price. You could set extra fast delivery and some extra services that you could provide. Then we go to the description. Again, SEO optimization. I will leave you one really cool advice. Who have the best descriptions of their profile? Maybe, just maybe. Maybe people who put a lot of effort to learn how to do that and later on it becomes their profession. So what we're doing? We switch to buying, then we go to the writing and translation and we choose, for example, sales copy. We go on the gigs and on their profiles as well, and we check their descriptions, we check their profile descriptions. So those guys know how to sell and I think they create nice profile descriptions, so we could learn from them. Once you fill description of your gig, you could feel frequently asked questions. Basically just write the question, do you make 12+ million videos, and you write the answer. And later on when client will order, he will see that questions and answers, it might help him answer on some of his questions. Then requirements, also very important thing. You need to put here certain questions that you need answers to start work. For example, for me, what I need to know to start work as a video editor. First, I need to know music should be copyright or person don't care because it's just for him. I need footage, of course, I couldn't work without. Else I have some extra questions. It saves your time, but usually when clients write to you, you already discuss everything with them. And when they put the order, you already know everything. But for example, recently, that guy, he just came out of nowhere. He didn't write me anything. He just placed an order and that's it. So in my case, those questions were super useful. And at the end, we have gallery, where you could put a preview video, you could put some pictures, you could put some documents. And then you press save and everything is cool. One thing I will tell you about the gigs. If I would create a gig, especially as a new freelancer on the Fiverr, if I would create gig saying like, for example, video editing, I would be such at the bottom of the list of the video editors that no one will be able to find me. Because if I will go here and write, for example, video editor, we have 50,000 services available. Try to stand out of 50,000 freelancers. But for example, if we will write video editor wedding, it's already 13,000. So at the start, I would recommend you to be more specific and try to offer something that maybe not a lot of people offer. Or you could go even more specific. For example, video editor, Asian wedding, just 8 services available. So yeah, at start, I would recommend you to be more specific on your gigs. It was just basic overview of the main steps that you have to do to start work on the Fiverr. If you want me to go deeper in certain topics, for example, how to fill up your profile, how to create gig description, how buy request works, let me know in the comments below and more likely I will make it, and as always with the cool tips and tricks in there. Thank you for watching, thank you for your likes and comments. I say thank you for your likes and comments. Have a nice day!